looks like we are seeing the switch to hero, and I both like and am worried about this because there's a lot to like about this matchup for Thugnificent's favor, just due to the fact that with bounce, hero becomes a whole different beast to deal with. And it looks like we're going to PS2 neutral start, and don't blame him. This is just one of those times where you don't want to give BW any more kind of faith in like a battlefield with combo ability on those platforms. You just want a neutral start overall. And this character for Thugnificent is definitely one of those characters that he pocket plays. He plays him quite a bit in the offline sessions that we have. However, it's definitely not his first, second, or third pick. And look at that, trying to do the magic first and reacting extremely quickly is BW, putting a stop to that, saying, no, I will not be blown up today. And now, Oh Buddy is left with literally almost, like, barely any mana, 10 mana, 15 mana now as it rises, but that's such a hard place to be in, because now anything you do spell-wise is going to kind of punish you, since you have to be aggressive now. No recovery options either. And there's the nice move. We all know the name of it.
Yep, that cold cram came through.
Yes, sir. And it looks like, look at this. We've seen Thugnificent go for a couple of the menu options here. And while they're all really good moves, like a lot of the positive ones, like the Kaboom, the Magic Burst that he went for, the, I forget what the other sword attack is, but Hatchet Man. We've seen him go for all of these moves so far, but every single time he's about to activate one, look at how interruptive BW has been. He's just trying to get up right in Obadi's face as he does it. And even missing the 2-frame there, just barely dying to that, having great DI. Air dodging in, has the saw though. What can he do with this? Goes for Metal Slash? Maybe read it wrong. Metal Slash, ironically, despite Mega Man being a robot, it does not do any damage to him. It doesn't do anything to Roy. It quite literally only does damage to another hero in the Clang state. Which is just so funny to me. It's like completely useless besides that one situation. Now we see the bounce. Look at that. Not going to spike him because of the bounce reflecting the projectile upward. It doesn't last too long though, so you definitely have to make use of it when you get it. And, ooh, tries to go for another spell there with the menu. I think that that's going to be a habit that's going to be really like hard read and punished by BW in this matchup. We've seen him go against Santiago a couple times, and we even at one point saw him switch to Wolf against the hero, but that might be it. Oh, the tech! Really good tech for Thugnificent there. Ooh, and the SD. Thugnificent might be back into this game. Anything could happen. That's all right. He's completely back into this game. There we go. And the Leaf Shield rolls through. Ooh, gets the snooze. Will this be it? A crit? There it is. Really nice switch up with Thugnificent. That tech was extremely important in that game. We'll get to see it in the replay. But there's definitely like a time and place to go for the stage spike, and I don't think this was one of them. Solely due to the fact that as we see him fall off here, we'll see Thugnificent get knocked off, and then as he comes back up, he is not going to reach the ledge. And with the back air that BW sent out earlier, it was able to save him by teching it. And now, like, you can't expect your opponent to tech, but when you do go for that back air, like, you gotta really make sure that your opponent has no options. And unfortunately, doing that was the option he needed to survive. So it kind of bit BW a bit, but let's see what he does to kind of switch it up. We may see the Wolf. I honestly don't remember the last time that Santiago and BW have faced, so I don't know, like, if that's still something he's planning on doing, or if he'll just go Mega Man again and kind of adapt to what's been going on. There was a lot of like back and forth that game as well, so it was just one of those games where stuff can escape you kind of quickly. So you just gotta be careful.
Very true, very true. All right, so with that, looks like Thugnificent going up 1-0 in this, and I'm actually pretty interested to see how BW Styles will respond, because I mean, for him, generally a character selection is not the solution. You know, he's got his character, that is what it is. You know, and I think I'm trying to look back. So it looks like Thugnificent is banning Battlefield and Town and City. And it looks like BW Style opts to go with Small Battlefield, which I think is always one of his favorites, just kind of considering, you know, it's a short stage, and I think he probably would have liked something like a Town and City. Oh, well, color me incorrect on this. I gotta update the scoreboard for this change here.
Interesting.
Yes, very interesting.
Not the character I would have expected. Like, I was thinking character switch, but I'm like, at the same time, really his character switches have not been the ones that really help him out in the end. But maybe what he wants out of this matchup is a lot more shield pressure, and he doesn't want to worry about like projectiles not working or like spikes not working. He just wants to worry about raw like damage. And Terry is a character that does that. He does raw damage. Doesn't need to worry about being reflected or whatever. He has one projectile, two at most, at certain situations when he has go. And right now we're seeing the use of Small Battlefield. Nice. Look at this. The amount of damage kind of racked up by BW already. The whole stock. Ooh, and the down tilt into up B charge.
Yep, that good old rise and tackle again. Using those platforms, yep.
Goes for it again. Ooh, gets the grab out of that. Really nice. And there it is. The down tilt into...
that one is, oh, shoot. Buster
honestly,
Wolf.
Buster Wolf? Okay.
Yep.
Ooh, gets the F smash. Nice spacing on that. And the kaboom. Unfortunately, though, that's not going to take out the stock yet. You see the oomph is getting nothing. And look at that. All the MP that Buddy had is now gone. Goes for the F tilt. Let's see, what does he do? Gets the accelerate. Tries to go for grab. Goes for up tilt now. Terry's kind of heavy. A bit heavier than Mega Man, I believe. Ooh.
Ooh, tried to put him to sleep out there.
Really smart. Air dodges through the snooze. Ooh, goes for it again. Honestly, when you have this many stocks, though, why not, you know? Go for all the power moves. End it here. Ooh, goes for zoom. Staying on stage. No edge guard come out from BW. Terry's just not one of those characters that you really want to be going for anything too risky. The jab coming out for Thugnificent here.
There we go. I was looking for that tilt power dunk.
Yeah. Great move. Really hard to get at certain points too, just because if the player is aware of it, they can SDI really hard to one of left or right, and then the whole combo just goes away. And it makes it really hard for Terry to kind of get his damage in. But as I say that, Thugnificent, oh my goodness, he almost got that.
Yep.
That would have been so sick. There it is.
Alright, so we are tied up on an unexpected character change here. Terry Bogard coming from BW Styles. Let's take a look at the instant replay on that.
Yeah, man, here. We just saw this crazy amount of damage racked up by BW, and with a character in the past we've seen not have the best results in terms of the switch, but it's kind of cool to see this right here. That would have been insane. It would have definitely killed had it connected. I'm surprised it didn't. And right here, just the spacing for BW is great there. We see him use that side B there, literally covering all of that distance. And Terry just having some great burst options, even beyond his side B. His dash tech has super armor. And, like, overall, that was a good play with the Terry. I think that we might see it. I don't know, because it's interesting. Gets the win with Terry. May switch back to Mega Man, probably not. Maybe a stage selection. Thugnificent may see a character switch as well now. Trying to trip him up. Bowser? Yep.
Alright, let's get back into the action.
Already here. Now, this might honestly be what Thugnificent was looking for with these. Yep, and we're seeing the Northern Cave. Similar to Kalos, this is just one of the stages that Bowser really likes. It's a big, wide stage. Lots of area for him to get his combos in with falling there into up air, as well as just some grab confirms. Not a lot of space for players to really escape to, as well as having platforms to extend himself and fast fall through when he wants to go for an edge guard with forward air. That move has 180 degrees of hitbox, and we're going to be seeing BW trying to take Thugnificent with him off the side. Neither one of them would have made it back had he pulled himself away. And when the opponent or Bowser is the lower in the person who's lower in percent, that's who dictates like the tug of war, if you will.
Oh.
So Bowser right now, when he does that side B, he will lose the tug of war because he's so much higher in percent. And the closer you get to even, it becomes much more of like a smaller thing. But you can even pull Bowser off the side of the stage if you have low enough percent and he's close enough to the ledge. Gotcha. And he can't really do anything about it. Really stressful situation here. And when you think about it too, with like this character being one that we know is not really the most proficient for BW, you're sure that he's got to take this really carefully.
And Terry nice coming back now with super moves and everything.
Yeah. Nice back throw. Not going to kill yet, surprisingly. It must be really good DI from BW to live that one. Especially with Bowser's grab being so strong. Not going to kill again. Probably stalled by now.
I'm surprised we did not see a crack shoot on that one. Really thought he would have tried to hop back towards the lower part of the ledge and crack shoot his way up.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think that's something that's definitely kind of underrated with Terry, is that he has so many recovery options between like using the power dunk high to then recover low, as well as using crack shoot, or even like going low and then using your fully charged up B. Just because that rising tackle, when you fully charge it, it actually has like super armor or some sort of invincibility. What a read too by BW just now. Gets the like charged forward smash. Thugnificent looking in a stressful spot here. Needs something to get this stock off. Doesn't get the forward smash. Goes for a down B read. Not gonna kill. Not really close enough yet. Ooh, goes for an up smash, but the weird hit connects. Not the sour spot. Goes for a side B, I believe that was. In a really rough spot here. Terry has all of his moves. Not gonna kill you. Bowser's a big boy. Uh-oh. Alright, definitely is gonna get that one. And now Bowser here. Will he do what Bowser does and live for a long time? That shield's looking mighty low. Oh! And there it is. What a match. This is a really stressful situation here. We see, gets the side B read here. And then it's a really high hill to climb, even for somebody like Bowser who lives quite a long time. And BW demonstrated earlier that he has that type of read with the forward smash on Bowser. He kind of knew that his hitbox with forward smash does kind of like shift back a bit. So it'd be kind of hard for Bowser to kind of gauge where Terry will land. And it's definitely one of those hard kind of things that if you know what your character can do with hitbox shifting, it's a great skill to know. And definitely look into it if you're just trying to improve as a player overall. Yep. And that was definitely one of those just very interesting like matchup switch-ups that you don't get to see often. We saw the hero start from Thugnificent, and then we also saw the Terry from BW. So just overall very different characters for both players.
True. All right, well, we've got a chance to take a look at the bracket, see where some of the updates are coming right now. So we just got done watching BW Styles take on the Thugnificent, getting ready to go into winter semifinals off stream, guys. RP4 taking a win over Hated J. Up next, we've got Forsaken Santiago versus Swag Flu, which will be on stream. And currently going on off stream right now is Solidus Hedgehog versus Titan Killer. And that's where we are right now. We've got a match down below that's actually going to have to get bypassed. No,